Hey, Emily.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so good.
What song have you been listening to?
I have a really good answer for you today.
Okay,
and
I'm
really
excited.
excited to say it out loud because it's one of my favorite songs of all time.
What is it?
Because the anniversary of Folklore was yesterday as we're recording this. Yes! I love her!
It's just...
Yes.
I don't even have the words for Folklore right now because I just
so
love her
good.
so much.
I love how I'm like trying to build the hype for every song that I tell you I'm listening to. My favorite song on that album is The Last Great American Dynasty, and it will forever just be on repeat in my heart.
I just need to say, I love that song. I don't love it nearly as much as you because I feel like it's just like your thing. So I love it. And I'm so glad it was on the Eras Tour set list.
Slay, me too.
Like,
oh my
so glad.
gosh. Yeah.
Love her and her work.
Because you know what? If that would have been a surprise song one day and I wasn't there, it would have like absolutely ruined my life, I think.
Yeah, it would have been really bad.
It would have been so bad. Oh, I just love it.
And I love the performance of it.
Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah.
It deserved to be on there.
It's such a good like storytelling song. It's just one of her. And the fact
she's just the best.
She is. The fact that she wrote it over a track that already existed. Like she heard the thing that Aaron Dessner sent her and she was like, "Oh, this is about Rebecca Harkness."
She's crazy.
Her mind.
And
then it was bought by me. I'm getting chills every time.
Then it was bought by me is my favorite, like one of my favorite lines of all time.
It puts the whole song together. It just makes it. It makes it. It's so good.
And it also, like, I feel like solidifies the storytelling of the song.
Yes.
Love.
Oh my god, love it so much. What are you listening to?
Also, Folklore song.
Yes, good.
And I know it's July.
Oh boy. Here
but
it comes.
The answer is August.
I feel like this episode will be out in August.
It will be out in August, so it will be fitting for the time. It'll be a sign of the times.
Yeah.
I just love that song, and I'm getting... For the Hope of It All tattoo on August 22nd.
Oh my god.
Excited. I just made the appointment yesterday.
Oh, so fun. Are you getting it on the back of your arm there?
I think I'm either going to get it on the back of my arm or, like, the front here. Okay. I haven't really decided yet. But I'm really excited to get it.
That is so cute. I love the cult following for that. What does Jack Antonoff call it? August heads?
I've never heard that. That's hilarious.
Really? Yeah. I think does she say it in the, I don't know if she said it in the documentary or the Long Pond Studios or if she just said it on Twitter once. But yeah, Jack Antonoff refers to August stands as August heads.
I love that. That's hilarious. I love that song. Yeah. So I'm excited for It's Time to Shine in August. I listen to it year round, obviously, but...
Period. You know what? I'm going to say something that might be a little controversial, but I feel like it's pretty on topic for today.
I'm scared.
It's one of my least favorite songs on Folklore. I'm so sorry. I know.
Oh, gosh, okay.
It's definitely my least favorite in, like, the love triangle of the story of the, you know...
Okay. Cool.
Take it or leave.
So I lost all respect for you today. Great.
I was just fired, everybody.
No, it's fine. And perfect segue to what we're talking about today. Unpopular Taylor opinions.
Bum, bum, bum.
So we're
we need
here.
Sound effects.
We
one of those buttons.
Start, yeah. We just get a soundboard.
Yeah. Like, literally.
So, we are posted on Instagram for you guys to send us your unpopular opinions. And here we have them. We will be including your @ so everyone can judge you. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I didn't know that was in the...
They will remain anonymous, but we're going to read them and discuss them. So...
Yeah, I also asked some of my followers on Instagram, got quite a few responses. Before we start, I would just like to say that y'all need to Google the definition of unpopular, because some of these opinions are not unpopular or controversial at all. If you're telling us the merch is too expensive or that it's bad, that is not an unpopular opinion, guys. That is a fact, and we all know it. It's something we're all talking about, so... But that's okay. We
still appreciate the responses, but...
Yeah, for sure. I just think it's so funny.
Think about what unpopular means before you submit. Anyway, so do you want to start?
Sure. Actually, can I start with my own unpopular opinion?
Yes.
I've had this like in my heart for so long, and I've never said it out loud.
I'm scared,
and I like just am dying to just speak it. I don't think she should have ever released Midnights as an album.
Whoa.
It's one of my favorite of her albums, but I just don't think it was a good move at all for her. There was so much going on. I think in the like re-recording era, I wanted to stay in the re-recording era.
You know, I agree actually.
Yeah. And it like Midnight's great. Release it after the tour. If you're gonna do an Eras tour and introduce a new era months before, I just don't know.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, I love the Midnight set on the tour. I think I'm so glad she sang all those songs.
I love Midnights, but it maybe should have like, not that it shouldn't have come out, that it should have come out later.
It should have come out later. I was not expecting TS10 at all. I just think she should have gotten her re-recordings out quicker.
I wonder why she did that.
I would love to know, because I'm sure she had a reason, and I'm sure, like, I'm not questioning her business, whatever, but just from a fan perspective, I think we were being fed too much. I wanted to ride the high of the Eras era and stay in it.
Yeah.
And then get a Midnight's tour, like, after.
And if there wasn't a Midnight set, we could have more...
Exactly. She could play more Speak Now. She could have,
And Debut could have been maybe a part of the Eras tour.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
I don't really think I have that many unpopular opinions. I think I'm pretty much agree.
Very agreeable. Whatever.
If one comes up that I agree with, I'll let people know. But I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah. It's hard. I was trying to think of some. I wrote down, like, a few that I have that I'll throw in there. But, yeah.
All right.
It's not that... all right, let's get into the opinions.
Opinions of the people. Okay, so... Fearless Voltrax are not it, except Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty, like, yeah. Although, I will say, I don't... Mr. Perfectly Fine, I think, is my least favorite Fearless Voltrax. This is just, like, Emily's wrong opinions hour, I think.
No, I mean... you said this earlier, and I agree that, like, I just love that it's about Joe Jonas. So maybe that's part of the reason I like it so much, because I think it's funny. I think the
memes that came from it are really funny because of Joe.
Right. But I don't know. I like the song. I think it's funny.
Yeah. Whatever. It's a good pop song.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go. I'll say one. Okay, this person says that they don't care about her tour costumes at all. Now, I don't know if that means they don't care, like, to keep track of what she's wearing every night, if they, like, just don't care what she wears, if they don't like that. I thought that was so funny when I read that, because I'm like, wow, hot take.
I love that so much. That's hilarious to just be like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
And I get the sentiment of, like, I know some people are like, I need to see the certain thing, which some people is me. I have been to 3 shows and have not seen the purple dress live and in person for Folklore, and I'm angry about it. But I understand being like, I don't have those feelings because I'm like, normal.
Yeah. No, literally, shout out to you.
Girl, you're normal.
Yeah.
The rest of us are crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
So funny.
Let's see. Speak Now is my least favorite album.
Okay, us too.
Same. So, well, all right, not least favorite, but like...
Mm-hmm. No, that I think it is a hot take because it's such a popular album, but then again, it's not
I think it's a popular album amongst the fandom.
Yes.
But maybe we just don't think it's unpopular because we both agree.
Yeah, maybe. We're like, it's not an unpopular opinion.
Like, same.
No, it's, I hear that. Okay, let's see. Someone on here said Taylor is bad at picking track 5s. And then, like, right under that is a comment that said All You Had to Do Was Stay isn't a track 5. Like, it is, but it's not.
Well, I have one that says Last Kiss should have been song 5. So, you guys are upset about song 5s. I think it's not that deep. Well, I guess it is that deep because it's the deepest song to her.
Yeah, to her, and that's the whole point. She picks the track 5 based on, like, the most emotional or, like, deepest, whatever, rawest song on the album.
For her.
And if it's that song for her, then it's that song. And, like, I don't know, make your own track list. Make your own playlist and listen to it out of order. I'm going to tell you.
There you go. Easy answer.
Yeah. So
this one is shocking to me. Debut is in my top 4.
Yeah.
That's a choice.
You know what's... Actually, Debut was number 6 for me in my ranking.
That's also a choice.
Is a choice, yeah. So I can understand it. I think it's really jarring to hear any ranking because she has 10 albums. So
and like we said in our the last episode we recorded, not the last episode you heard, but like everything has to have a place.
Yes.
But debut being in top 4 is a little concerning for me.
Yeah. No,
I will say, though, I'm excited for the debut re-record.
Me too. And I think, do you know what another thing people like to say is like, oh, I think debut is really underrated and y'all are going to switch up when it comes out, whatever. And they think that that's an unpopular opinion.
I probably will switch up when it comes out.
We're all, you know, because...
And you know what? The one thing about an opinion is it can change with the wind.
Exactly.
It's my opinion and I can change it tomorrow if I want.
No, period. Agreed. It's ridiculous.
Anyway.
Whatevs.
So, this one is interesting.
Oh, go for it.
Her newer vault songs are better than the original album releases, i.e. All the Girls You Loved Before.
Whoa! Throwing All the Girls You Loved Before into the vault song category is crazy, first of all.
Okay, well, I'm an All the Girls You Loved Before stan. I love that song. But do I think it's better than the entirety of Lover?
No shot.
No. Do I think it belonged on the album originally?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's crazy.
But if you're saying in general that the vault songs are better than the original...
I still think you're wrong. See, okay, that's a hot take. See,
yeah.
I'm over here like, no, you're wrong. What do you say? But this is what we wanted. We wanted
people to argue with.
I don't know. That's really interesting.
That is interesting. I think some, like, I Bet You Think About Me deserve to be on Red.
Yeah.
I think some of them are, like, really good and should have been on the album.
Yeah.
But better...
I don't know.
That's a strong word for me.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, that was a hot take. Thank you for that.
It was very hot. Someone on mine said Joe was a wet blanket.
I got a Joe socks, so... what?
Yeah. And, included in that, they said, and TikTok Swifties who make up baseless theories are sus. Which...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think TikTok social media is like a whole other topic we can dive into another time. But I love all this, like, Joe opinion. It's kind of funny.
I think it's funny when people talk about him because it's just, like, we don't know anything about him. I feel like everyone's opinions of him are literally just based on a feeling.
Yeah.
And that is funny to me.
Yeah. No, it is. It's so funny.
Let's see. I'm going to combine two people's here because... one's about songs they like and one's about songs they don't like. So, somebody said Hoax and Coney Island are some of her best songs, and somebody else said I don't like Mirrorball.
Wow. Saying all of those is wild. I'm gonna agree with Mirrorball in a way. I get the appeal, and I'm really glad that it was one of my surprise songs. But I just don't. I don't know. It's not a song I listen to. So
when Mirrorball first came out, I wasn't, like, obsessed. But then I started seeing, like, the hype on it, like, people talking about it a lot, so I started listening to it more because I was, like, I wasn't obsessed, but now I need to listen to it, and now I'm obsessed. So... Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. I do agree with Hoax. And Hoax and Coney Island, I think, are good songs. Lyrically, I just think, Folklore and Evermore just have, like, lyrically amazing songs, so... But Hoax is severely underrated, I think. Yeah. I like the song. Like, I'm not, like, against it. So, yeah. I agree with the opinion. Yeah. Somebody said... Oh, God, you actually go first. Oh, I don't have one ready. Let's see. Okay, are you ready for this one? Mm-hmm. Oh, are we going to say, like, two, like, really hot ones next to each other? Okay. No, mine isn't that hot. It's just kind of funny, so... Okay. This person said, Jake Gyllenhaal didn't even do her that badly. It was just a birthday party. Okay. So you've never been disappointed in your life? I know. Everyone has always shown up for you. Yeah. No, that's such a wild thing to say, though. I don't know. It was so much deeper than that, I feel like. It's not that he just, like, didn't come to her birthday and then... She was like, screw you, I'm writing all these, like, devastating songs about you. I think there was a lot more there. That was kind of just, like... Did you watch the 10-minute All Too Well? Yeah, for real. Video? Just saying, you're wrong. Yeah. Wild. I don't... Like, our girl's dramatic, but she's not that dramatic. No. Ugh, rude. Okay, next one says... well, I guess this goes in that. I have two here. All Too Well sometimes feels overhyped. Please don't come for me. I still love it. I can see where somebody can feel that way. Yeah, it used to be my favorite song. I would still say it's up there, but it did get a little overhyped. Yeah. Sad to say.
Yeah.
But this next one is I like the potato chip dress.
Wait, I love that there's like a million names for that dress. The tissue dress, I call it the tonsillitis dress, the mold dress.
The mold dress.
What? Yeah.
I can't.
Wait, did they say that they like it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is a hot take because I don't think anyone really likes
People complain about it literally all the time, so. Anyway.
Also, can I say, I started calling her gold dress the everything bagel dress because it looks like a bagel, and I posted a TikTok about it, and now the whole internet calls it the bagel dress. I would just like to say, I started it.
So, Emily invented the bagel
also,
dress.
people on Twitter being like, it's the everything bagel dress, and I'm like, wow, my impact. I mean, that TikTok got a lot of likes.
Well,
so.
the chokehold you have on society.
Oh, please. If you're very confused of what we're talking about the dresses she wears during Enchanted on the Eras tour.
Yes.
So the tissue paper looking one that she debuted in Tampa that everyone thought came out of the swamp, that is the potato chip dress.
Oh, well, I haven't seen her wear that in a while.
Yeah. Maybe it's getting too hot because it's long sleeves.
True.
And she's in California now.
True.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Although she has 7 nights in LA to change up her outfit, so she better wear it at least once in there.
Oh, and also, this is a complete side note, but I'm going to need people to stop tweeting that she changed the Reputation outfit to try and get us to go hop on the live streams because that feels rude. And she's not changing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right, let's see. Oh, this person says they are so happy that she's not doing meet and greets or secret sessions anymore, or that she paused doing them.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm not feeling that way, but
No. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, because I want to agree and say I'm glad because I feel like it created a lot of like
competition.
Competition, a lot of mean people in the fan base. Like I feel like that came from it, but I would love to meet her, and that's not going to happen if she's not doing these things. So, secret sessions did feel really exclusive, though. And I feel like, in a way, I definitely saw this as an opinion on my Instagram, but I also feel the same way. I feel like she takes advantage of her fans a little bit. Like a little bit.
A little bit.
Just like a teensy little bit.
She just, I think, capitalizes on how much people love her.
Yeah. And I do think it's genuine. I do think she really wants to invite people to her home. I really do think she wants people to hear the album, like, first, whatever.
Right.
But it feels like a little icky to me.
But I also feel like, how could she possibly do that and it not feel a little icky somewhere?
Yeah.
Like, it's like one of those, she's damned if she does, damned if she doesn't kind of thing. I don't know. It's a weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Cornelia Street is overrated.
Get out of my comments. Interesting. I think it's underrated, to be honest.
It's not one of my favorites.
I think the original production of it is underrated because everyone loves the Live from Paris acoustic of it.
I like the song, but it's not one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's fair. Whatevs.
All right.
Someone said on mine, sometimes I think she really is the problem. Laughing emoji.
Sometimes she is.
You know?
Sometimes.
She's a self-aware queen, to be honest. She's like, it's me. She's like screaming from the rooftop, it's me, I'm the problem.
Yeah.
And we're like, LOL, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's like,
and LOL, we don't care.
Yeah, Anti-Hero is so raw and like so real of her. It's just, we don't take it that seriously because it's a fun pop song.
Wow. 1989 is the most mid album she ever made.
You're mid. I'm kidding. No, we were saying this earlier. I think 1989 is just pop perfection, and if you're not into pop like that, then
it's just like, I guess I wonder if some people feel that way because a couple people said that because it's the most like well known. So if people feel like it doesn't feel special because everyone likes it, so they're just like
yeah. True, but if you ask like a person off the street who doesn't really listen to her what their favorite album is, they're probably gonna say 1989.
Right, because it's probably the only one they know.
Yeah, but there's so many. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, let's see. Everyone's like, Speak Now is not it. I genuinely don't care who the songs are about. I care about the music. I'm right there with you. I'm like, in a way, I don't really want to speculate.
I don't ever, like, think that deep into it.
No.
Like, obviously, some are pretty obvious who they're about, but...
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the song for me.
No. Someone says, the hype for her, I guess, is so big right now, it makes me angry to see people that used to shit on her and her music. Their ex went to the tour and is the reason that they didn't really listen to 1989 and rap because he hated her. And now he went to the tour, I'm guessing without her. Yeah, no, that's...
I do think it's a little annoying, but I'm kind of like, I'm glad people are appreciating.
Oh, yeah. Someone just said, love that she's a businesswoman, but sometimes it feels like she's milking the fans. I think that's what I was thinking of, too.
Yeah.
I said that out loud. Yep.
All right, I have one. The Midnight's era was a bit too short because of Speak Now, Taylor's version. And I feel like the Midnight's era was too short, but I feel like it got cut off by the tour, not really Speak Now TV.
No, definitely not. Yeah. I don't think Speak Now. It was the tour. Exactly. Midnight shouldn't have happened. It just, I think it deserved an era, and I just think it will forever be an underrated album because it came out at a weird time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. Oh, someone said Rep is not top 5.
It's my number 1.
Yep, hot take. Okay.
Okay. That's a choice.
Red is the worst. Me is not the worst song on Lover. I agree.
I got lots of me opinions.
Yeah. It's like, the thing with me is there are so many opinions out there that nothing's unpopular.
Agreed.
Because everyone loves to voice that. You know, it came out and everyone's like, oh, this is a terrible song. And then one person said, oh, it's a great song. And then everyone kind of was like, I'm quirky and different too. I think it's great. And here we are.
Yeah. This one says, I don't think she's going to do an Eras Tour movie.
Whoa.
Okay.
You're wrong, first of all. Why wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Miss Money Grab isn't gonna put out an Eras Tour movie.
Like, come on, let's be so for real.
And we have seen that there's, like, professionally recorded...
Did you not see the reel she just posted the other day?
Yeah, of Cruel Summer. Although I do think that's for a Cruel Summer tour music video.
I'm sure.
But I just,
there's going to be a movie.
Yeah.
Our capitalistic queen would never miss an opportunity.
She's gonna make it a physical... you know what? I want a box set of all of her,
One of my friends is sitting in the room with us as we're recording now, so you can hear her laughing in the background because that's how ridiculous that opinion is.
It's so true, though. I would love if she, as much as I hate that she not uses us, but makes us spend too much money, I would love just, like, a little box set of all of her, like, recorded tours.
And I'm sure there will be. Like,
Taylor, listen up.
Taylor, listen, we have a few business ideas for you.
Yes.
This is one of them.
Yes.
This
person says, I'm not following the surprise songs and I don't really understand the obsession, to be honest. Okay. I also saw in here somewhere, I think someone said something like, I don't understand why we have to watch every live stream if the surprise songs are just going to be on Twitter the next day.
You know, I wish that I felt that way.
Yeah.
Like, truly.
Power to you.
Wish that I had, but you know, I will say, being an East Coast girly and her being on the West Coast, I have not been listening to them because I'm not staying up till 1:30 in the morning.
No, I haven't made it either night
and
so far.
It is a little freeing.
It is a little
freeing. To not be worried about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, I'm not going to stay up, so I don't need to think about it.
Yeah. It is a little freeing. But you know what? It's like a little snack. It's like a little, you know, I can have this one thing and be excited about it.
Yeah, and I don't usually typically watch the entire live stream. Like, I'll just get on 4 secret songs.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Let us live.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is an interesting one. I think Snow on the Beach sounds like the Peel the Avocado song, and I hate it.
If you don't know what that song is, like, please go look it up immediately. Because that woman is iconic.
I will, maybe actually this is my unpopular opinion, that Snow on the Beach is not one of my faves.
Yeah.
I like it better with more Lana.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, that might be unpopular.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been a fan of Lana's voice. I think that's what it is.
I can see that.
But I'm glad she did do one with more Lana, though. I think that was really funny.
And I think it was, like, very, she's listening vibes.
Yeah. She's like, I see your bullying.
I see your anger.
Or here's another one about Jake Gyllenhaal. They say he was not a bad boyfriend. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Let me take it back. He was a bad boyfriend, not a bad person, and their age gap wasn't that bad. How old was... I don't remember. She was what? 20... Oh, she was 21.
She was 21.
21. He was what? I don't even think he was 30 yet, was he?
I don't know. Let's do some fact checking.
Yeah. Because I don't think the age gap was the issue that people...
I think the age gap was worse with John Mayer. Yeah. I think that's more of the... So they're 10 years, because she's 32 right now. Or she's 33.
She's 33.
And he's 42. So 9 years.
Okay.
But 21 and 30 is a big difference, mentally.
It is. Yeah. It was a little, weird of him.
As someone that's 27, I wouldn't date a 21-year-old.
No. I wouldn't, yeah. No, yeah. Agreed. So, yeah, I think that's a hot take. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a choice.
It's a choice.
London Boy is an auto skip for me anytime I listen to Lover.
Aww, you know I'm a London boy.
You know,
boy.
It's a, every other time skip for me.
Wow. We're banned from London, from England, period.
Well, I didn't get tickets, so rest in peace.
R.I.P.
No, but okay, now that we just brought this up, I need to say this. So, just a second ago when I mentioned my friend that's in the room, her name is Lindsay, and she is the savior who got me tickets for,
Oh, yeah,
NetLife.
Yes, shout out.
And she was the only one of my people that got a code for London. So she came in to save the day again. We get to check out. We have the tickets. We're checking out. And it will not let us check out because we do not have a UK zip code.
Oh, wait a second. Did you not, switch over your country or whatever?
No, we switched over to the right country.
You were? And they still didn't let you?
No, because the freaking VIP box, because they were VIP tickets.
Oh, yeah. No, the same thing happened to me.
And do you know what's so infuriating? We had a UK address to use, but the timer was so short that we didn't have time to switch it.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm so devastated, actually. But it's fine.
No, I'm devastated, too. That was brutal. And I really, genuinely, in my soul, I thought there was a general sale for the UK shows, and there's not. And I'm like, so there's no shot, really. And I'm very confused because there's resale tickets online.
Well, they changed it, so they can transfer the tickets now.
So they can.
But they can't transfer them until 2 weeks before the show.
Oh, hate that.
Yep.
Because I'm so ready to just buy a resale ticket to the last show. I'm ready to do it, and I will do it, but I was just very confused,
I'm just feeling.
I think Floor, there was it was $1,000 for Floor, which is crazy. That's crazy, but...
But I was saying to Lindsay the other day that $1,000 for Floor is not crazy because $1,000 for here isn't getting you anything.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's exactly so true. So true.
I'm sorry for the sidetrack, but I just needed to talk about it.
No. It's hard. It's genuinely heartbreaking.
Starts crying.
I feel to finally have it sink in that I'm not seeing the Eras tour again is such a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, I'm not okay.
Yeah. And I'm sorry if you didn't get to go.
Yeah, we're sounding a little tone deaf about that right now.
Yeah, it does sound really
we're grateful that we got the chance to go, obviously, but
yeah. The whole the Eras tour's topic as a whole is really tough to talk about because of all that. But
yeah. Okay, we'll move on.
Yeah. Oh, this person says, so I think this is regarding the 22 hat that she gives out on the Eras tour. They said Taylor Nation should also recognize people not sitting on floor seats. They used to care about all fans. Seems like they only care about floor and not everyone can afford it. I think that's the opinion on the 22 hat. I don't know if Taylor Nation has done anything else on this tour. I think people are taking this 22 hat way too seriously.
I agree.
I think people have unwanted opinions on it.
I think they've made it no longer fun.
Yeah.
Not everyone can get the 22 hat, guys.
No, it's supposed to be a fun thing, maybe for a small kid or someone in the audience.
Yeah.
To, a little surprise.
And also not for anything, but in a stadium of 70,000 people, there needs to be limits somewhere.
Yeah.
And the floor is just the most accessible.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the easiest to move around. It's yes, it's probably frustrating sometimes, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those things that people are never going to be fully satisfied. And also they can't, Like, how would they possibly... The only way they could possibly do it to make it completely fair would be to put every single seat number in a hat and pick one.
Oh my god.
Which is crazy. They're not going to do that.
Imagine, like, a lottery system. Taylor's like, seat number 14.
like, it's just not...
Come on down. Yeah. Also, we're not trying to, like, change your opinions or tell you that they're bad. I just think...
We're just giving our opinions on your opinions.
Yeah. And you know what? By giving us your opinion, you allow us to do that. So...
Correct. Okay. This is interesting. It actually surprises me how big she is. Like, I just don't see the general public appeal.
Ooh. What? Sorry.
I don't really know how to take that.
Yeah, but I would love to know more.
Can you write in and let us know more? So, why do you like her then?
Appeal, then why are you even writing into this?
Then why do you why do you like her?
You're following a Taylor Swift podcast.
Because I'm assuming that you like her. Yeah. Considering you follow us and put in an opinion.
I mean, I can understand, like, she is, like, she writes, I don't even want to say basic pop music because it's not that basic. I say this with love. She writes, like, basic pop music. She is, like, the beauty standard. I can understand she is very, like...
It's just making crackling noises.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my face changed and Emily was like, oh,
I don't have headphones in, so I can hear.
Sorry that you just heard that. It's because our phones interfere with the wires, but we need our phones to do this. So,
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, whatever. Interesting opinion. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the next one.
Okay. Wow, this is a 3-parter. Probably because the response bubble is so tiny. Okay. The Eras Tour merch is so mid. She should have had a ton of fan accounts do the merch. Oh, this is cute. She should have had, like, one account do every era or something. Like, hire a different fan for every era.
That would have been really cool. That's a good idea. Dope.
And it would have, like, changed up the style a little bit if you don't like the style of one of them. Like,
just pick a different one.
I really like that idea. Same person also said, I think she currently kind of resents Lover and Rep because of Joe. I don't know. I think it's still fresh, but...
I think everyone overanalyzes her, like, phases.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen, like, so many people, like, she looks dead when she's singing Lover. I'm like, guys...
Also, she's been on tour for, like, months, and it's a 3-hour show.
She is dead inside.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Yeah. Clean is my number 1 favorite song, not All Too Well.
Okay. Sorry, that was... okay. No, alright. Slay. Good for you. It's a good song.
It's a good song, but is it number 1 worthy?
Not for me, but for them, yeah.
Not for me.
So, hot take. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, good job. You understood the assignment.
Yeah. Honestly, on the topic of All Too Well, though, I'm going to say the shorter one is better. Sorry.
This kills me about Emily inside because I just couldn't agree less.
I know. I don't know. You know what? We'll have to talk about this another time. The whole Red Taylor version release weekend, was, like, such a terrible weekend for me. And not, yeah. No, it wasn't terrible. It was, she was on SNL and I was, like, trying to go and see her and I, like, camped on the street of New York and didn't get in and it was just, like, exhausting. It was, like, in that way, it was just exhausting, kind of. And I never got, like, a full listen to the album the first time. When I first heard the All Too Well 10-minute version, I didn't hear her say, fuck the patriarchy. Like, I didn't know that was the line. I just heard, like, something patriarchy. And I remember my friends who I was listening with, they all, like, gasped because I guess it registered in their head what she said. And I was like, what are you gasping at? Like, what? So, I don't know. That was just a first-time thing. But anyway, I also think the production of it is too slow and boring, and I like the original production.
Okay, well, it's okay to be wrong sometimes.
It's okay to be wrong.
This one is something. So, I'm a Swiftie until I die, but the Champagne Problems Ovation Shock Face speech is...
Ooh. Yeah. I don't even want to... I don't know. I don't want to reply to that.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this. That I think it's something that can feel a little... especially when you're, like, seeing it happen every night.
Yeah.
Can feel a little, like... But I do think that it's probably an indescribable feeling to have 70,000 people screaming for you.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of reaction I would have if that was happening to me 3 times a week.
Yeah, we'll never understand what that feeling is like.
Correct.
At all.
So I just feel like I can't judge how she reacts to that.
She expects it now, though.
She does expect it for sure. And like, she definitely waits for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I think the first time it happened in Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Atlanta was the first time.
That was cute and genuine. I thought that was cool. That happened. But, like, leave it at that. And also, kind of on the topic, people holding their phone lights up for Marjorie and her kind of acting like it's so crazy and cool that you did that.
But it happens every night.
It's been happening every night. Like,
it's not that shocking.
Yeah. I thought it was really sweet when I saw her on Mother's Day. She, like, mentioned it and, like, cried a little bit because, yeah, but it's Mother's Day. Like, that's different. But the whole, like, I can't believe you guys would do that for me.
Every night.
Every night.
Like, the first time, sure.
Yeah.
But then again, we come into, like, the show is timed so to the minute that, like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah. Good opinion. Thank you. Let's see. Someone said bad blood slaps. Someone also said August isn't good. This person doesn't like Shake It Off.
Well, Shake It Off, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this isn't controversial because I feel this way. They said, I can't talk about her with people who aren't Swifties.
Oh, no, same.
I do not want your opinion on anything.
I just don't want to talk to you.
Genuinely. Even if you want to tell me that she's great, like, I just don't think that you...
Just be quiet. Mind your business.
Yeah. It's rough, too. I also feel like my friends who don't, listen to her or care about her will ask me, like, oh, why is she re-recording her albums? Or they're just, like, ask, like, clarifying questions. So, like, why is she doing this thing? And then 3 hours later, they, like, regret asking because I'm still talking about it. And they have nothing to contribute because they don't have any clue. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever that topic comes up, I'm like, do you have time? Because it's a long story. Yeah. So I'm not going to get into it if you don't really care.
Yeah. You need all the little, like, details, too, of, like, everything.
The summed up version is they were stolen from her. If you want to hear the longer story, then let me know.
Google it, too. Google's free.
Or Google is so free.
That's my favorite thing to say to people all the time. Google is free.
Me too.
Like,
Google's free and touch grass are just two of the greatest sentences of all time.
Yep.
Okay. I love the lyric change in Better Than Revenge. I feel like it's a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
I do feel like I've softened to the lyric change. I was very upset at first, but it's fine.
Yes. Yep. This one is good. Oh, my friend wrote this one. She said, Ticketmaster is not the sole reason you didn't get Eras Tour tickets. Stadiums are packed with fans, and Taylor is just that popular.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I completely agree.
And
I don't like this, like, conversation that people are having saying, like, oh, the stadiums are going to be so empty because all the bots took the tickets.
No. So, like, this is the thing. Ticketmaster is arguably one of the worst companies on the planet.
Period. That's a fact.
That's a fact. They suck. They're a horrible... Like, even before the Eras Tour, they were impossible to get a hold of. Like, they're just a bad company. Yes. They're not run well. They don't care about customers. They care about money. This isn't a new thing. It's been like this for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I think people getting upset or have their anger is in the wrong... It's to the wrong people.
It's directed in all the wrong directions.
It is that there was a few empty seats when I went to the show, but they were a minority.
Yeah.
All 3 shows I went to, it was people that wanted to be there.
Yeah.
And the problem is the resellers, and also the fact that they are allowed to resell them for as much as they're allowed to resell them for. That is the real, genuine problem. I think
that's why she said they're not the sole reason you didn't get tickets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yes, tickets are getting into the hands of fans, and yes, it is really frustrating, the tickets that are not. But at the end of the day, fans are going to the show.
Yep. Agreed.
I'm out of unpopular opinions, so.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
That I know multiple true diehard Swifties that actually bought tickets and resold them for a profit.
Yeah. No, that's so
That's
true.
also happening too.
People are like, oh, if I can make a little money, if my resale ticket can pay for my ticket also, Yeah, it's slimy.
It is happening.
Some Swifties are also the problem. Like, get a grip, actually.
I think and, like, I don't have a problem with people reselling for a profit. I have a problem with people reselling for the amount that they're reselling for.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to, like, you went through the aggravation of getting the tickets. If you want to make a couple $100s, fine.
If you can't go. Like, don't go through the process just to resell
them. And thousands of dollars, no.
Yeah.
It's, like, find a better way to make money. Mm-hmm. That's not capitalizing off of people's vulnerability.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Okay.
And I would be mad, also, I feel like I need to clarify this, that I would be mad if this was happening with any artist, not just Taylor.
Yeah.
Because the same thing happened with Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo's resale tickets were, oh my gosh, they were reselling, $100 tickets were reselling for $900. It was insane because her team did her dirty because they should have had her at bigger venues.
I agree, but disagree. She's never, like, performed live before.
True, so I guess
it was a little...
That's
I think
true.
she just blew up, like, too quickly.
True.
That it was, like...
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely could have
played a bit of it.
Mm-hmm. Or, like, open for somebody bigger.
True.
As a star. I don't know. Yeah,
LOL
that's a whole...
to the days when I used to swear she was going to open for Taylor's next
tour. I think everyone thought so. Yeah.
I did see... This is, again, a side note, but I'm really interested to see if this is true when her album comes out, but I saw on Twitter that Taylor's, like, credited as a writer again on her new album.
Interesting. I didn't hear that.
And I was like, it very well could have been a lie.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about people who think Vampire's about Taylor?
Okay, let's be real. Taylor's not a vampire on anyone, hon. Yeah. Like,
I know, people who say that, I've seen people be like, you must really hate Taylor to think that.
If you think that song's about her, it just logically makes no sense.
Yeah.
She's clearly more famous than Olivia, so she's not...
Yeah.
Like...
I think it's the whole, like, something... Oh, God, I don't know all the lyrics, but, like, selling her for parts and using her for money with the whole, like, credit on the first album thing.
I mean, like...
Which I think is ridiculous, because Taylor never asked for the songwriting credit. Olivia just gave it to her.
I just can't. The whole... Yeah. And I don't think that there's really beef there. I think Olivia's team just was like, we need to distance ourselves from her.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Because Olivia's growing so big so quickly, and if she keeps talking about Taylor Swift, that's all people will ever associate her with.
Right. So I think it's fine for her to take a step back from, like...
Yeah.
It is annoying. I love Olivia. I think she's such a sweet girl, and, like, at the end of the day, she's a fangirl, and same. Mm-hmm. Like, she's loved so many different things. Like, she was obsessed with Twilight. She loved Taylor Swift. She, like...
And that's what's going to be, like, all of the pop stars from now on are going to be, like, big fans of other pop culture because, like,
correct,
you're growing up in the 2000s and, like, the time to consume all this, like...
Exactly. And I just hate that, like, people are, like, so critical of, like, the things that she liked, or, like, that it's just, like, so heavily associating her with it now. She was a little girl when she was obsessed with Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. We all were.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean she can't be independent of her now as an adult.
I know, exactly.
And her own artist.
Taylor Swift is just going to always be, until the end of time, a popular artist, and people are going to be fans of her, and Beyonce, and, like, so many.
And why do people have to turn it into, like, they don't like each other? Yeah. Like, let's stop. I really hope she shows up at an Eras tour in LA.
Oh, yeah. Just
to, like, make everyone show up.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Olivia, do it. Okay. This person says, I'm assuming this is about Joe. The breakup was sad, but I'd be lying if I said I'm not particularly curious about the next album.
Well, you know what I'm actually curious about? Who and when she'll date someone next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, will it be another no-name actor, or, like, will we get
a controversial...
Or will it be Harry Styles? Like, you know what I mean? Like, not literally Harry, but, like, somebody famous. Like...
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I, like, really genuinely don't want anyone to hate me or, like, come for my throat. Mm-hmm. But I'm not defending Matty Healy and what he has said or done, ever. I'm not. I'm really not, like, I know... Listen, I've been a fan of the 1975 for, like, almost 10 years now. So I kind of understand the lore behind the band and Matty Healy to an extent. He has done some controversial things, and he has said some really terrible things, and I'm not defending it at all whatsoever. But I think that Taylor dating the frontman of a band like the 1975 was like it made sense to me.
Yeah.
It was like a good move.
I think, so can I share your mom's opinion?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Lindsay's mom really believes that the whole Maddie Healy thing was to make people stop talking about Joe.
Damn.
And I really feel like she's right.
Yeah, low key. We shut up real quick about Joe. And for me, it was all...
I like when she said that to me last night. I was like, it's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And I feel like her mom's right. I feel like that whole thing was to make everyone shut up about Joe. Whether she didn't want to hear about it anymore or she's trying to protect him, I don't know.
Yeah.
But...
And she didn't, and I hate when people are like, oh, she moved on so quickly. He was like, okay, he may have been a rebound, but I think they broke up way longer
before we got
the announcement.
100%.
So it makes sense to be dating someone that soon after.
Do people really think that she broke up with Joe and the next day was like, all right, People Magazine? No, it's probably been months.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Because I think, yeah, they probably wanted the tour to get more headlines than dating
but
life.
Also, like, people were going to find out when he didn't show up to a show.
Yeah.
So it was like...
honestly, though, like, in the beginning, I was like, oh, that's just Joe not going to a show. Like, or he's probably backstage or something. Like, I didn't really think it was weird.
I didn't think it was weird either, but I think if the whole tour would have happened and he didn't show up not once, we would have thought it was weird.
Like, excuse you,
like,
sir.
What's happening?
Yeah. I don't know. That whole relationship baffles me. And I would love, in, like, a non-creepy way, to just, like, hear everything from her. Like, I just want to sit down with her as a friend.
Like, can't we just call
debrief.
Taylor up? Yeah. And just ask her what happened?
Taylor, call our hotline so we can put it on the show. All right, moving on. This says, me would have been better without Brendan Urie. All right, I'm sick of the me opinions, actually. I'm not going to read it anymore.
Period?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to comment on that.
No comment. Sorry, I asked for your, like, opinions, and I was like, be brutal. And I'm like, I'm sick of this. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm not that mean. I hope I'm not coming off, like, terrible.
That's fine.
Okay. Taylor should have cut Marjorie off the set list to make room for debut.
I disagree. But maybe, like, as someone that's also lost a grandmother, that song just cuts deep, and I love it.
Yeah, I love that she included it. I think that's nice. This one on the topic, sorry, not to go back to Ratty Healy, as the fans like to call him. They said the whole Maddie Taylor dating for a month was just PR for the Karma remix. I'm so sorry. Be so for real.
That is the hottest take I think I've ever
It is
heard.
the hottest take. If the 1975 was featured on Karma, okay, maybe I could understand your opinion here.
That was because of Ice Spice.
Yeah. I can see where they thought that, but I don't think... Oh, maybe... Okay. I think they're saying because he, like, talked shit about her.
Yeah,
and she covered it up so that...
Right, I get it, but, like, I don't think...
I think it was all just very bad timing.
Yeah, it was very bad timing.
Which is shocking for Taylor, because I feel like she's the queen of timing.
Yeah. Okay, this person is disappointed by the response to the private jet usage. I understand the safety/privacy issues, but it's still bad. Oh, they think it's bad. Okay, I think everyone thinks it's bad. Like her use of carbon emissions or whatever.
Yeah.
She's so money hungry, it makes me dislike her a tiny bit. Okay.
I mean...
Yeah. We touched on this a little. I'm just like, I haven't even read these out loud yet, so I'm like reading them for the first time as her pure country albums debut, Fearless and Speak Now, are her worst albums. I want her to do another country album so bad.
Are we really calling Speak Now a country album?
It's like the storytelling part of it, you know?
Yeah, but it's like not really a country album.
No, it's totally not. And yeah, neither is Red. I don't think they said Red on here.
Yeah, I think they said, Fearless.
Because I think Red was like a little bit of her transition into it, but I don't even really see the country influence, except for I Bet You Think About Me, and that didn't even come until
Red is not a country album.
I do think, though, if she wrote like a whole album with like I Bet You Think About Me type vibes, that would be insane. It would be like a pop country album. Mm-hmm. Like bring country back. I'm not a huge fan of country music, but I think she could like do wonders for it, you know?
I do too.
And blow Morgan Wallen out of the water. I don't know why people love him. Hot take.
I don't know why people love him either, and I think
he's racist and homophobic and
like there's clear evidence of like Again, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, this person says rap is iconic, but my least favorite album in the sense that I'm not obsessed with any of the songs. And I agree with that because I do think it is an iconic album. I feel like a lot of the songs feel unfinished, like Getaway Car and King of My Heart. I just don't see the hype really for them.
Okay.
I know you love Getaway Car.
I do love Getaway Car.
A lot. So I'm skipping over a lot of these because a lot of them are about her dating life, and I just don't really welcome that. I know we talked a lot. We have actually been talking a lot about it, but I just think a lot of it is Evermore. The song is underrated and the best on Evermore, the album.
When I heard her sing that live, it changed my opinion on that song.
Oh, yeah, I do think it is underrated.
And I also love Bon Iver, so anything he's on is Bon Iver on that song, right?
Bon Iver, yeah.
Whatever, however you say it.
Yeah.
Bon Iver.
Yeah.
I love his voice.
Yeah.
So seeing him, like, I just like her songs with him.
Mm-hmm.
Or so, whatever. But her singing that live, I was like, wow. This is a stunning song.
It is. Her getting like both verses.
I know. I kind of loved her singing the part that he normally sings.
Yeah. Yeah. I would love to hear her sing Exile, like just alone.
Maybe, probably, at some point.
Yeah, she has to eventually, I guess. People who think 1989 is the best album aren't hardcore Taylor Swift fans.
Well, I mean, I don't think most people would say it's her best album.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a good one. I'm excited for 1989 Vault Tracks.
Me too.
Also excited for Reputation Vault Tracks.
Mm-hmm. I love a pop anything.
Yeah. Was it you I was talking about with that you think that she's going to finish the re-recordings during the tour?
Yeah, we talked about this in our last episode we recorded.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, okay, a lot of these are just like
repeats.
Yeah. Delicate and Cruel Summer are her best songs, followed closely by All Too Well 10-minute version. Delicate. I love Delicate.
I love Delicate,
oh my God.
too.
Ah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch.
That's one of my... I think that is my favorite Swiftyism.
I don't know if this person also said it on ours, but they said it to me too, that Snow on the Beach sounds like the Peel the Avocado
I wonder
song.
if it's the same person.
Hold on, you please check, because I need to know if...
If it's not the same person, that's iconic.
That is, like, actually so funny. And I'm gonna, like, listen
to
the
same
them.
person.
Oh, it is? Okay. I was like, whoa. I have to listen to Snow on the Beach again and, like, fully absorb it.
I know. I need to listen to the Peel the Avocado song again.
Yes.
I'll do both. That's what we'll be doing when we end this episode.
So funny, yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean, whatevs. Yeah, the rest of them aren't that hot takes on here.
Do you have any more personal unpopulars?
Just pulled up my thing to see. Okay, sure. I did mention a little bit about how I think the Secret Sessions are a little much and a little exclusive. But kind of going along with that, I wish she would have been a little less involved with her fans in the 1989 era. Like the Tumblr era of it, sending fans gifts. I think it's so sweet. Like I know a lot of people that have gotten things from her and like handwritten notes, and like she shopped and bought them Christmas gifts, and I think that's sweet, but it just, I don't know. Feels like too much.
I feel like anything I say about this is just out of jealousy, so I should just
I think that's a lot of it too. I'm like, because if we would have gotten them, we would have said,
I would have been like, she's the best thing ever. I love her so much. Like she does no wrong.
Jealousy,
which I do feel that way, but I think anything I say about this is just because I'm salty, so I'm just not gonna say anything. Yeah.
No, I think this kind of ties into it, but I think the Swiftie fan base is the worst fan base I've ever been a part of. And it has a lot to do with the jealousy.
It's brutal out here.
It's like, I've been on the internet for as long as social media has been a thing, and I have been a part of like One Direction and other smaller bands and like Harry Styles and like, you know, those fan bases, and the Swifties are the worst. I'm sorry.
The 1975 fans are pretty bad.
See, I've never been like on stan anything of the 1975, so I don't know what they're like. They're bad too.
They're really bad.
Yeah, I think people, like, need to remember that, like, it's still a parasocial relationship. Like, no matter, even if she sent you a gift, it's still, you still don't know her.
Yeah. But you know what? Even, like, taking Taylor Swift out of it completely, just the people, I feel like, can be really, it can be so cliquey.
It's, like, nasty. Cliquey,
And nasty, and just, like, I don't know. I guess this goes for every fan base, but I think fans make other fans more popular and relevant than they should be, and I think that creates a lot of, like, jealousy and, like, weird, I don't know. It's such a complicated thing to get into. Yeah. It genuinely feels to me like the same as, like, a religion. Not saying that Taylor Swift is religion, but that's kind of how it feels. It's like you always have those people that ruin it for everybody, and there's so many different, like, sections of it. And
yeah, I feel like as someone that's, like, not that deep in it, I'm like, man, like, I don't really have much to say about it, but I do have seen, and, like, I've seen, like, a couple times, like, I've commented on Emily's TikTok about things, and, like, people will be, like, so angry, like, commenting back at me. I'm like, go touch grass.
Yeah. No, you know what's so funny? Because I've been on TikTok pretty consistently for 3 years, like, making content now. And I remember, so before we had this podcast, Serena had another podcast, and I was on that podcast, but this was, like, pretty soon, I think. It might have been, like, a year into my, like, career on TikTok or whatever. And I remember one of the things you asked me was, like, do you ever get hate on the internet? Because, like, that's such a huge thing. And I was like, no, I don't. Like, people just, like, love everything I do, and, like, so these are so nice.
I love it so much.
And I'm pretty sure, like, a week later, I got my first hate comment after that. And it's just been, like, downhill from there. People are vicious. And I just think this is also just me being so chronically online because I have to be, because this is my job.
It's your job.
And I literally make art for fans, like, as a living. And so I'm, like, so in.
You have to be, like, aware of what is happening.
It's like a burden to know all these things and, like, know too much. You know what I mean? Like, that's what makes it really hard. And I think that's what makes it hard to exist, like, on the Swiftie.
And I think people just need to take a deep breath sometimes and remember it's not that serious.
Yep. But I can also understand, like, sometimes when I see a TikTok with, like, a crazy opinion, I always want to comment and be like, oh, that's an opinion. And then I'm like, let me step back for a sec, because I hate when people comment that on my stuff. But I understand the appeal of wanting to be mean.
Maybe just send it to your friend. And
oh, do you know what I love? I love when people go in my comments and they tag their friend and they say, like, they, like, start talking shit about me, or, like, what I said.
Just send that in the DMs.
Yes, and then I reply and I'm like, hey.
I'm here.
Hey.
I can see it.
Just because this has 10,000 likes doesn't mean I didn't see your comment. Like, that is so funny to me.
The internet's a brutal place.
Yeah. No, it's hilarious.
And the second the podcast gets a hate comment, I'm out. Because I can't handle it.
If we ever become popular and this is,
I can't handle it.
Yeah, it gets brutal. And I've said this before. I'm like, I don't know how anyone works social media for Ticketmaster, because the amount of hate that I would take it so personally every time someone tweeted at me and was like, you're a piece of shit. And it's like, I know they're not talking to me, they're talking to
Ticketmaster.
Yeah. People that work at Ticketmaster say, yes, we know we are.
Yes. Yeah. They look in the mirror every day and they have to, like, say their affirmations so that they don't feel
bills, so
right. They're like the scammers on the other line and whatever.
Oh.
Okay. I just have one more. It's not really that controversial, but I hate how offline she is, Taylor. I wish we got more from her.
I agree.
Personally.
I agree.
Yeah. I respect that it's, you know, she doesn't want to show us her whole life, and I'm not telling you to tell us every detail, but, like, a little Instagram story here and there.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Just, like, a little.
Like, yeah.
Just give me, I don't need a lot. Just, like, a sliver.
I feel like the other tours she's done, she would post a little bit, like, oh, here's a little bit backstage. Like, here's the thing that I used to go from point A to point B.
We've seen nothing.
We've gotten nothing. And that just, like...
It's rude.
It upsets me.
I miss the vlogs.
I just want to... Yeah, I miss the vlogs. I just want to consume more content. I want to respect her privacy, too, but I just... I don't know.
I actually think that if she was more open, people wouldn't be so crazy over every time that they see
her. No, that's so true.
That's true.
That is so true. People, like...
I don't know if you can hear her from over there, but she just said, I feel like if she was more open, people wouldn't be so obsessed.
or like crazy over the things that she says and does. Because every time she speaks, every time she tweets, people
everybody
are like,
thinks it's so calculated.
Analyze it.
Which I know she doesn't like the word calculated. I'm sorry to say, but
I say it lovingly.
Yeah, no, I don't mean it in a negative way, but I do think people take the Easter eggs too far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that she thinks out absolutely everything.
She doesn't, like, yes, I think she does plan and she does, like, leave Easter eggs for sure. That's definitely true. Mm-hmm. But I think the, like, culture of, like, every single, like, down to, like, people are analyzing her nail polish. I'm like, guys.
This one looks orange and this karma's coming.
And also, this is my unpopular opinion, actually. I have one. We're never getting an album called Karma. Never. That's not happening. I think I said this in a different episode. That it makes literally no logical sense for her to release an album called Karma without a song called Karma on it. That's not happening.
I mean, I do love when people release albums that aren't named after a title track. That's
I do too. I think that's fine. Like 1989 is not, but I don't think. I think because a song named Karma exists, she's not going to have an album named Karma without the song Karma on it.
Yeah, she gave us Karma. Like that was her way of giving us karma.
Correct, and that was her laughing at
Yeah.
There probably was an album called Karma at some point.
I also wonder, though, about that. Like, I don't know all of the details and logistics of why people think that it was a completed album that she never released. But I just don't even think she would have scrapped a whole album.
No, I think we got pieces of that in Midnight or, like, other ways.
Reputation.
We might, right. There might be pieces of it in, like, Reputation vault tracks. Like, I don't think that it was ever a completed work. And I don't think we're ever going to get an album called Karma.
Yeah.
And that's a hill I'll die on.
I'm there with you, but I am also open to being wrong. So.
I am always open to being wrong. We've been wrong before.
I do.
I.e. better than revenge.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. No, I do, though. I love, although I think theories have gotten out of hand in general, my favorite theories to watch are the karma theories, because I just think they're interesting. And one of my friends on TikTok, she, like, posts a lot of karma theories, and I always watch them. I'm like, huh.
I love watching theories. I think theories are interesting. I do think some of them I'm like, this is like a stretch. Okay, this is incredible with the stretching. But some of it I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's like...
It is fun to watch, but, you know, if you consume too much of it, it starts to drive you crazy, and I don't want to take any of it too seriously, so...
Yep. And I also, when I, like, watch her stuff, like, when a music video comes out, I just, like, am enjoying it. I'm not, like, trying to watch. I will say, though, I did stay up till 1:38.
For July 9th, and nothing happened?
Yep.
That was wild.
So, Clown Town.
Yep. Again, Easter eggs aren't everywhere, but maybe they are. Maybe they're not.
Who knows? Yeah. But I think
this was fun.
Yeah.
I was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, because I was like, oh, controversial opinions. No one has any of those, and...
They do.
Yeah, they do.
It was fun. I enjoyed this.
I like involving, like, people, too, in it, so it's not just us.
Agreed.
Like, feeling like we are superior with our opinions.
Correct. And in a few weeks, we're going to do a Q&A episode, and I'm also excited about that.
Yeah.
So.
Yay! Thanks for submitting all of your opinions. And if you have more, if you ever want to tell us anything, like, anything about Taylor Swift, and you want to stay anonymous, and maybe have what you said... read out loud.
Just send it to us, and we'll never tell.
I literally love
who said it.
No,
I love it too.
We should set up like an anonymous tip line or something. That'd be so fun.
We could set up like a Google form where people don't have to leave any identifying information, and they can just leave us things. But that could be opening ourselves up to things we don't want to see.
That's true. So true.
Like people being mean to us. Please don't do it. All right. Well, I just need to say real quick that we've put out in real lifetime, we've put out 2 episodes so far. By the time this comes out, it will be a lot more than that. But the feedback we've been receiving has been nothing but great, and I love it so much. It makes it so much more fun to know that people are enjoying. And
it makes me take back my opinion about Swifties. Like, it makes me really be like, I really love you guys.
Yeah. Just, we love the ones that are nice.
Yeah.
And we've only had that experience so far, so...
It is so nice. I was very, like, I've never done anything like this before. I'm like, I don't know how people are going to receive it. Do people care? You care.
You care.
And it makes me care.
I'll cry right now.
I love you.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.